Hello friends, welcome to yet another Flutter series. In this project we are going to create a very simple restaurant picker app. So I have opened my terminal and I have also connected my phone to my desktop. So let's create the Flutter project. The setup and all, you can go through my earlier videos or you can go to the Flutter site. The setup and all are very easy there. So what we are going to do, we are going to run the command flutter create restaurant Taurnt. I should spell it right, restaurant picker. So this will create, and it doesn't take much time, just like the create react app. It doesn't take much time. See, it is so quickly because it doesn't use the npm packages. So now restaurant picker. So I don't run the project from here, because if you run the project from here you can run through Flutter run. So what happens if you run it from here, hot reloading is very difficult to get. So I generally don't run it from here. And how I get my phone here, it is through something known as Scrappy Win. Through this you can download SCRCPY, search for it, download it, and it will give this like exe, and then you can connect your phone, but you have to connect it in a developer mode. So you can, it will mirror your phone. So I like this much better than any emulator, because emulator makes the system very slow. So I don't use emulators. Okay, so let me do one thing. Let me do it here, and not complete. Okay, so that I can have a space for both of them. Okay, because we don't want anything else. And this I can close. This is the lib, which is the starting point as usual. So let me do one thing. Let me start. Okay, so we will get the Flutter app if I start it now. So instead of doing that, it's much better to just show what we'll do. So generally what I do, I remove everything like this, and then I will do, we want a stateful or stateless. So there are two type of things. So I will do the stateful one. So a stateful, I will do st, even if I type st it will come, and then I have to do a tab and it will open that, and then I will give it my app. Okay, so my app, exactly the same thing. Then I will save it. So let's make a bit more, then we'll start our app, because it takes around 1 or 2 minutes to start it. So but we are going to have a material app, and then inside that a scaffold. So scaffold is a very powerful widget in Flutter, which actually holds everything. Scaffold. It will ask me what I will take. I will show the app bar. So let's show a simple app bar. Also here, app bar will contains app bar. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me increase the font size also, so it is easy on smaller devices. Title will be a text, and the data, app bar, I have spelled it wrong. B should be caps, app bar. So it gives this nice errors if you do any mistake. So this is also something which I liked a lot. Restaurant picker will be my app bar, and scaffold is ending here. So this one of my extensions, it helps a lot to see this bracket is for scaffold, so it is ending here. So then after that, body will be text, and let's show. Okay, it is giving me error because I have not given the comma here. So I gave the comma, the error is gone. McDonald. Okay, I don't want McDonald's, I want McDonald's, but I cannot give it like this. It will give me error, so I have to escape it, just like any other languages. I have to escape it. I will escape it, and then I will save it. Now I want to show it, so I will go here. There are many ways to run, but as I told, I will run it in this. And it is also showing me that my real Android phone, this is my real Android phone, real Android physical device is connected. So I will go here and run without debugging is okay. So I'll run without debugging and it will start it. So it will take some time. So let me pause the video. So our app has loaded. So this is what it has been shown, this McDonald and all. Let me, why it is showing like this, let me fix it a bit. Okay, not fixing, but let me space it's a bit. Okay, now it is okay. So this is what the restaurant picker, this is, you can close it now. This from app bar we are getting restaurant picker and McDonald, it is showing like here. So it is not right, means we want to show it in the center. So what we will do, so there are some very cool tricks with VS Code actually. So everything is a widget and everything goes inside some another thing, so it's sometimes difficult to handle it in Flutter. So what we need to do, see this text is there, I will click on it and I want it to be at the center. So I can do the whole code like that, but this VS Code feature is like, I will click on this text and then this yellow bulb is there. So I will click on this yellow bulb and I want wrap it center, and it will wrap it with center. Okay, so after that let me save it, and there is a hot reload, so it will happen. Unless you do something more in here my app, you have to do this hot restart, or else suppose you load some new package or all those things, then you have to do this, or else hot reload will work. So just like web, it will work. And then after that I will come here and comma style, let me give some text style also, and font size is 30. Save it, and the font size increased to 30. Okay, so it is looking good. So again we will so everything we want in a column here. So why we want in a column, because in a column if you bring everything, then one can come after the another. So how to do that? So first let me do one thing. This is all in one line, it is not showing good. So let me take it in some other line. Where is my center is here. Now what I will do this text center is okay, because we want everything in the center, but we want a column view also after that. So again I will create corner text and I will do this, and then there is something known as wrap with column. I will do wrap with column, and so wrap with column, what it made, it made the text as a children. So it can have any widget can have child or a children. So this is a children, the center have a child and column has a children. So this children is there, so we can now have other children also in here. So first text is okay, then let's add one more thing here. So if you want to add one more thing, how we will add it? You will add a comma, and then suppose font weight I want to add. So font weight is like this, font weight. Okay, it will go, I don't like it when it is like this, font weight. Oh no, I don't want that. Font weight is, I will fix it myself. Font weight is font weight dot bold, just like that, dot bold I am doing. And then if I do it, it has gone to the top. But now why it has gone to the top? So because this Flutter have something known as something like Flexbox. It have all the features like Flexbox, which I have already discussed earlier in my earlier video. If you want, please go through it. So it has got everything like as I have told, it has got everything like Flexbox. So we'll use something like Flexbox. So now the column, it will go to the top by default. That is what it is there. So then I will do main axis alignment is main axis alignment dot center. I'll do this, save it, it will come back to the center. So I have different properties like center, stretch, and all those things which you have already discussed. So this is done, and after that we will have a list of a string containing the restaurant. So this is a restaurant picker app. We don't want only McDonald's. We don't want to eat at McDonald's always. So let's have a list of strings. So list is the nothing but array in Flutter, as I've already told. So let me do that. List of string, and it is restaurants, and semicolon is required a lot in Flutter. It is not like your JavaScript, but semicolon is not required. Okay, so McDonald's, I will put it back here, and let me, it is showing error. So restaurants, let me show the third one. I'm going to have a lot of them. So McDonald's, not a lot of them, you can add hundreds of them. Subway, Pizza Hut, Barbecue Nation, Eden Fast Food. Okay, so I gave these things, save it. So Barbecue Nation is by default required because it is of third one, and as usual in all programming language, index starts from 0 1 2 3. So Barbecue Nation is been shown. Then I will go down here, and then the children is there. So I will put something moments here. So okay, so there can be one issue when this we are not seeing that issue right now. If the restaurant name is very huge, we can have one issue. So the best way to do it, means to solve it, is to have a text align also, text align property also. Again, when I go to like this, I generally do what is this? Yeah, this is this. Let me have it here, comma, text align. Yes, align dot center. Now why it is giving me the error, you might have guessed. Why? Okay, it is giving me error because it is not a part of style. Actually, it is a different thing. So what I am going to do, first, if it is not part of style, let me take it here, and font weight, let me take it here. So after that I will close it like this, and now I don't want this one. Okay, now it is back to normal. So text align is different than the text style. See, it goes in this style, so it can be confusing. So let me bring it in the same line so that it cannot be so inside the text we have a restaurants, then the style, and this text line is different from the style. So it is like this. So let me save it. You'll not see much difference, but if the restaurant name is a bit bigger, bit larger, it will be very useful, this text align center. So we want another thing also. So another text we want, so nothing fancy. Text will be, what do you want to eat, like this, and it, comma, save it, and what do you want to eat is here. Okay, so So the next thing which we are going to do is to have a so we are hard coding it here like this. So we will have a cur index int cur, and we are soon going to change it, but now also it is a sort of hard coding only. So one is there, not cur index. So let me copy this cur index here and let me save it. So survey has been shown, and then after that, okay, so after this we are going to have a button. So for that button, what we need to have, so see, all of them are quite there should be some margin also. Okay, the margin is not there, but I want some margin between the button. So there are two ways to add margin, or it is known as padding also. So either you can use it, means wrap the next thing in a padding. So too much wrapping makes the code look a bit confusing. So there is another way to add a margin between two elements. It is known as, there is a thing known as sized box. So sized box you can use to add that. So I will do that, sized box, and I can give a height of 40. So it will create an empty box of height 40, so it can be treated as a margin. So this is a way. And then text button I will do. So what happened, oh, my timeout is there on the phone. So that's the problem with the real physical device. So timeout is set to 10 minutes. Okay, that doesn't matter, but it is much easier to do it on a physical device connected through the USB. I have connected through the USB to my system. So text button require on press and a child. So on press, right now we have to create it, but from that, for the time being, I will give it like this, and then format it a bit. Child will be text will be pick restaurant, comma, style will be text button. Okay, so this is a different way, text button dot style form, and then primary will be colors dot white, and background color will be colors dot teal. Okay, so it gives this nice thing also, colors dot teal. And what else we need, let's see this much, and it is showing correctly, so what we want. And the spacing is also there because of this size box 40. Okay, so after that, so we need to create the function now, and the main functionality we need to create. So let's do that. So on press, it will call method known as update index. So update index, see, if I update this index, where it is, yeah, restaurant index, so it will change the restaurant name. So as I told, it's a very simple app. So this is the app. So but on update index we will need to update it. So where will be the update index be called? So we generally do it here at the end. So why at the end? See, the widget is starting from here till here, and after this class is there. This is just a class which when you create a stateful, this is the main class. When his code is done, so this creates this start. So this class is from here till here, this yellow. So this is very easy to see because of my extension, some rainbow extension is there. So it is till here. So we will create the function after this actually. So that is the reason I was telling. So it will be void. So let me take it in the top. Okay, void update index. Am I naming it correctly? Yeah, update index is there. And now we'll use the random package. random. So we want to pick the restaurant as randomly, so random random, and see. Okay, one thing more I want to show. Actually I should have pressed enter. So now I should have pressed enter. So what it will do, actually random package is not there. Random package is coming from the mat import dot mat. So if it is not imported like that, you have to write this line manually, dot mat. Okay, so it is done. It is giving me error. See this errors, it is because of this. Okay, so then after that, final index equal to random dot, see it has got some method. So next int method is there. So all these things are created by this library. So index random int next. So next int from where I do want, so restaurants dot length. So restaurants length is there. So it will create the it will give me the random number from that index. So I want the index only. So the length is 1 to 5. So length is 5. So it will give me a number from 0. Actually length will be 5, but the index will be from 0 to 4. So it will give me a number between 0 to 4. This next int restaurant dot length. So after that, just like in React, we also have a set state. So we will use that set state, because something, if we change it here, it will not be reflected in the app. So set state work exactly like what it is in React. So it will re-render everything in the app. So they have taken a lot of things from your React, JavaScript, and all those things. So current index equal to index. So no errors, there should not be any error. So error or warnings should not be there. Let me save it, and but it will start from Subway. Okay, so if I pick it, yeah, it is working fine. But I don't want it to start from Subway every time. I want it to it is starting from Subway because I have given the cur index as 1, but I don't want the cur index as 1. So let me remove it and let me see what will happen. Nothing happened. So sometimes we have to just reload it. Okay, and I am getting an error. So why I am getting an error? Because the first time when the app loads, it will not get any cur index. Similar problem we have in React. So how to fix this? So just like in React, we will have a in that React we have a ternary operator and operator and all those things. So we check whether it is there or not. So the same thing we will do here, but we have access to if statement also here. But if statement works in a different way when it is inside a widget than when it is outside it. That I have found out. So how it works? See, it cannot have, I will show one thing. So I want all of this code to be loaded when there is some index. So right now it is null. So if cur index not equal to null, so I might think that I will do this, and I will move this top, but it doesn't work like this here, and it will give me error. Outside in a method it will work like this, but inside here there is a different way to use it. Okay, so I will remove it and I will remove this. It's okay, but how that if statement will work? So if a statement inside this any widget or something which is showing something, it works like the tab feature. So I will take all of this and I'll just press a tab. So this if statement starts from here till here now, and after that a sized box is there. So this is how to have a if statement inside it. So let me save it now, and it automatically did hot reload. So first time I won't see anything. First time this all thing will be not be shown because current index is actually null. Then I will pick a restaurant and it will show McDonald's, Barbecue Nation, and all these things. Again Barbecue Nation was picked up, the random thing did that, and then like this. So it is working fine. Hope you like this small app, and we will continue to make these small apps because that is the best way to learn Flutter. So if you like this video, please give a thumbs up, please give a thumbs up in this video, and please do subscribe to my channel so that I can create more videos like this. Thank you.